Welcome to the Wife and the Husband Opposites Attract podcast show, starring me, L, and her, T.
When the hell did you come up with this name?
The name is good, so.
Okay.
We will talk about parental skills and workplace stuff.
Tonight's topic is about.
Yes. So.
Somebody calling me to harass me?
First things first, let's talk about the workplace. Work ethic, all the good stuff you supposed to talk about.
What's so funny?
I'm gonna let the wife lead off. Go ahead, baby. Let's talk about the workplace. The people at your place, how everything is going, and the BS.
Oh. I mean, right now it's great. I'm being challenged in new ways. I love my job. I've always really enjoyed what I do. It's just sometimes the people that you have to do it with are not enjoyable.
They horrible. Lots of times they horrible.
And that creates a problem. Ooh, thank you.
Thank you, Mom. Ice, no alcohol. We don't do that. Yeah. Not right now, but we do.
Did you see that side eye? You can turn that off. Thank you, ma'am.
But anyway, continue.
Ready for bed.
Does your work?
Yes, I'm sorry. I have one of those minds. You have to keep me on track. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So like I said, right now things are going really good. There are always going to be some obstacles because it's new. This is actually new kind of for me. So I'm learning as I go along, but it's a good learning experience. Whereas my last learning experience was an utter nightmare. Like, fight nightmare. Repeated, waking up, demons in your sleep nightmare.
It's because you work with the special people.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Bad. I can't say what I want to say, but
no.
You know.
But it was okay.
Those type of people. And those mother F's.
And good always prevails. So, I mean, it's crazy because it's like bad things are rewarded. And when you try to do the right thing, you get like a slap. But we don't talk about that. We don't do that. And it's like, wait a minute. How do I know what you talk about? I just got here. I'm just trying to learn. And I'm trying to show you my skill set. And you're not interested in learning it. But you know what the irony of it is? I had to do a report today. And I had to call, a peer. And I'm like, look at these numbers. Look at what we have here. And we were both saying, no wonder there was always something wrong. It's because these calculations were off or the right numbers weren't used or whatever the case may be. And then I said, well, this report was just done in November. So who was responsible for it? So we looked at the schedule for, who was doing what at what time. And it was like, so you mean to tell me you gave me grief for a year and your stuff was not right?
Yep, that's how they are.
Oh my goodness.
They want to blame everything on you. And they doing nothing. I remember when I used to work at this job some years ago. Mm-hmm. And I had this so-called supervisor. He didn't want to do nothing. Watch everybody do whatever they supposed to do. Mm-hmm. He run around gossiping to his female counterpart, but don't do nothing. Sit around, watch all the new people work. Don't even show them the right way to do it.
Those are the worst.
The worst mother effers in the world. And I always talk about, well, why you ain't do it this way? And I wanted to call him the N word, but he was the opposite. I'm sorry, but that's the way I feel because I always speak my mind. Like one supervisor, I had to like.
Speaking of speaking your mind, how many times did they get you in trouble at work?
Never.
Really?
Nope. I don't bite my tongue for none of them. I tell them how I feel. They either apologize to me or, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, not saying they got to be scared of me, but I don't got time to be playing with that.
You're an intimidating presence too.
Not really.
Like, you.
I scare you, don't I?
No, I know that.
A baby.
I know that you play a role in this family, and your role is the protector. Like, and I know that is synonymous with who you are. So I wonder sometimes does that translate over into work when you feel threatened? It's like, ugh. But when I defend myself at work, it's, oh, she's so hostile. She's so angry. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's so what are they? Unapproachable, standoffish.
It ain't that. That's them. They always want to blame you for the way they act. And they want to walk around with attitudes like you're supposed to be scared or back down and not say whatever you're supposed to say.
Yeah.
F them.
No.
That's how I look at them. Not that
you're scared and not that they want you to be scared. They have an image to uphold or portray in the workplace. And sometimes
some people don't even need the positions they have. It's that simple. Some people don't need it because they don't know what to do. Some people never had power in their life. They only act like that because whatever goes on at home, they want to bring it to work because they scared of whatever's going on at home. The husband or the wife or the husband, wife, whatever the case is. You know, I don't got nothing against nobody no matter how you live, but did you keep that nonsense at home.
Did you do?
Yeah.
That was actually so cute.
But keep it at home. Don't bring it to work. You got a problem at work? Keep that at home. Don't bring it there. I mean, if you got a problem at home, keep it at home. Don't bring it to work. You know what I'm talking about, people. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I totally agree. Sometimes it's just so daggone hard. And then I don't know. But so when you said about people of power people don't need to be in their positions. I do think that sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yep.
It is also, it's like, those scales. You can share, you can give it. And then there's also gatekeeping. I know you've heard of that, right? Yep. Oh my goodness. Like I never thought that was a thing until I experienced last year. Gatekeeping at the workplace.
Whoa. I mean, we're not saying nobody.
Yeah, like so it's like I'm coming to you for the knowledge. I'm coming to you for the information because you have it. And you tell me I have to research it. Like I was basically told at one point, well, I'm not going to give you all the answers. I wasn't asking you for the answers. I'm asking you for the resources. Like if you already have what I need, then why do I have to research it? Just give it or put it on a drive where everybody has access to it.
Those people feel threatened. Yeah, they feel threatened.
Oh, well, I already saved this. And I'm like, it's not saved. And then remember we found that the stuff that I was getting was old or outdated. Yep. And I was like, are you kidding me?
They feel threatened when they do things like that.
Now, I will say that I am working with a new young lady and she seems to be really on her P's and Q's. And when it comes to like teaching, she doesn't just tell you A, B, C, D. It's like in document form, like SOP. So when I say, is there a process for this? She'll forward me the process because, I'm big on, did you put this in writing? Because I don't want you to come back and tell me that the way you told me how to do something is not the way to do it.
Yep.
And so I always ask, what's the process for this? Or is this process in writing? And when you work for large corporations, there's always a process.
Yep.
So how can you then say, I don't have a process for you? You can't just make this up. It's the way that you're supposed to do your job. Now, your shortcuts along the way it's something different. I don't expect you to teach me your shortcuts. I just expect when I'm new for you to show me the ropes. And then I can either walk a tightrope or put it down low. I can do the limbo. I can do what I want with these ropes after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
But just to say, I'm not going to show you anything, that was one thing. But there are, like I said, there are just definitely some horrible people that are in the workplace.
A lot of bad people.
Yeah, and then it's also unfortunate because these people get promoted into positions
that they shouldn't be in.
And it's like, do you like, how did you even get here? Like, who did you know? Whose butt did you have to kiss? Or how much did you have to do? And then I love those that say, I have to put the company first.
And nonsense.
Okay. I mean, I hear that, but
so if you don't treat your coworkers right, you're going to find out the hard way. And I don't know what that is, but hopefully you get fired.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't want anybody to lose their job.
I do, because some people don't deserve it. They deserve to be working somewhere, making some chicken or frying some bacon.
But so with that being said, do you think that just because they fry chicken or make bacon that their attitude is going to change?
No, they don't. I mean, there was where they work at. McDonald's.
Don't deserve.
Anywhere. Big corporations, small corporations, I don't care. They can work at the corner store.
Corner store.
The attitude is still going to be attitude. Come to work with the nonsense.
Right.
Then you got people that gossip all day long. Like, go do some damn work.
I sat
all day.
I sat next to a young lady, and where I sit at is, it's like community. It's community. So we're pretty much in the same place all the time based on the schedule. And it's one young lady I sit. So actually, now that I'm seeing it from a different perspective, like last year I was closed off in the offices. I didn't really get to see anybody, out on the floors and things like that. And now that the dynamics of the office have changed, we're pretty much out on the floor. So you get to see more. And like, I've never seen someone spend so much time out of their seat or so much time like this.
And the phones control y'all. Y'all been stopped it.
Like, what could be on this phone, or what could you be gossiping about all day long that you don't get your work done? Like, isn't there productivity at work? Like, isn't somebody paying attention to
people sitting around on the phone all day? They sitting in the hallways talking. I mean, just sitting they could be in the bathrooms talking, locker room, anywhere, just talking. Yeah. And they supposed to be in the workplace doing work, doing something. Yep. Now, and all they doing is gossiping because they home ain't right. That's why they gossip so much.
Is everything going to go back to the home?
Yep. Always at home, folks. Because you don't bring that nonsense to work from home. Whatever's going on at home, keep it at home. Yes. If your kids run you.
Like, I saw somebody on FaceTime today at work. Like, the phone was sitting at her desk, and she was, while she was working. And I mean,
in the open.
Yeah. And I'm like, we come from a time where cell phones weren't really like.
You see who she's talking to?
She was talking to someone.
Was it naked?
Woman. No.
Oh, they wasn't naked.
No, they weren't naked, but you can see that they were talking to someone who was interested in the gabberations as well, because it was like.
Gabberations is that?
Gabbing, talking.
Running their mouth, y'all.
Running their gigs. And it's like, but aren't you at work? Like, aren't you at work? how do you have a conversation with somebody on FaceTime while your work is your work? Like the work that I saw her doing was like, maybe that was it. Maybe I mean, not to say that you can't multitask and that
but still.
Even if you do it at home, right? Even if you're
home is different.
Why do you don't bring that to work? Because now if something goes awry and they say, hey, the work wasn't the way it should have been, you've shown them that this is the reason the work isn't what it's supposed
distracted.
to be. Your distractions. Your distractions are right there, like out in the open. Like, I mean, sometimes when I'm at home, I can be, gabbing. And when it gets serious, it'll be like, girl, I got to go.
Call you back.
Yeah. I was on the phone the other day with my
running your mouth.
Running my gibbs. And I just said, you know what? I thought I was going to be able to talk to you and focus on this, and I can't. And she was like, I got you. Like, I understood. She understood what I was trying to say because it got quiet on her end too. So we're both working and it's no sense. And that's like, like listen to each other breathe. All right, girl, I gotta go.
Supposed to be focused. I don't agree with work from home because of COVID nonsense.
Because you a hater.
She would say I'm a hater, but if it wasn't for COVID, nobody be working from home.
You're a hater.
Nobody.
No,
but it's all right as long as you do your job.
So I'm glad that, unfortunately, the experience happened the way it happened. But I am appreciative of the fact that employers finally realized these jobs can be done from home. Remember, I said that for years. I said, what I do, I can do from home.
Yeah.
It is literally turning on a computer, punching keys, and then even when I was an auditor, all you had to do was save the information, put your stuff on it, and forward it. That was it. Like there's no need for me to be sitting in here every day. First of all, you have to be you have to be a trustworthy person to be.
I was about to say that.
It takes. Well, during that time, employers didn't have a choice, and also it showed people whether they could work from home or not, because a good amount of people from the group I worked with chose to go elsewhere because it was either hybrid or they got to go into the office. I love working from home, so I don't violate the guidelines and practices set in place for me to be able to work from home, because we do have an office that we can go to and they can pull your butt right in there if you violate or break the rules. So I'm very cautious. And then I like I said, I love what I do. So.
Working from home, anybody, man or woman, you can be in your birthday suit.
No, you can't. No, because sometimes you have to be careful because
as long as there ain't in no meetings.
And you have your hair, like my hair is pinned up a lot of the times, and of course it's down. Like, this is the meeting look. You swoop it, you pin it up, or you put it back, you put your sweater on over top of your whatever, and you're just presenting for your meetings. But I have seen some stuff in those meetings where I remember one young lady, I said, you do not have to be on camera like that. She was like, what? You said you wanted the cameras on. And I said, not like that. Go fix your hair or do something. Put on put on something.
Put on some makeup.
Sit there.
Cover that mug.
And it's so funny because if I'm home, I don't put makeup on, like do my eyes. Or
you don't wear makeup anyway, so
I mean, like lipstick or I don't do anything.
Ain't nothing wrong with makeup, women. I'm just saying, I don't want nobody thinking, he talking about makeup. I ain't nothing wrong with it. Just don't pack it on and look like a vampire.
Oh my gosh, people can do what they want to do. It's just that what I don't do. I don't wear the makeup like that. I wear lips and I might do my eyes. And that's it.
That's good.
But even when I'm working from home, I don't even do that. Now, if I have a meeting with a certain group of people, I will do that. Present. Like we have board meetings coming up. And I said to my manager, I was like, oh, well, I guess I got to put some lipstick on. She was like, oh yeah.
You drunk?
No, but we laughed because we were all looking around, and there's only there are a few guys on the team, but like everybody was in t-shirts, everybody, because we were all at home, so everybody was in their t-shirt, everybody was like, hair back in the bun, and she was just like, I'm just looking around at everybody, and we're really relaxed today, aren't we? But it was just our group, so it's like they see you in your, not your rawest form, but they see you outside of the office, so they're like, is that you? Like, I'm so used to all of this. And it's like, yeah, this is me, but I'm not doing this today. And even remember my last group, we were in the meeting on a Saturday, and I had my hair pinned up and a robe on. She was like, girl, I said, we are family now.
That's special.
Because this is not, I am not changing. I am not getting dressed to come and train with you on a weekend. I'm not doing it. It's my time.
The time?
Yes, for the weekend.
Well,
speaking of working from home, it makes it a little bit more flexible to be there for your kids.
Yep.
And I definitely appreciate that. Over these past 5 years, has it been?
Yep, 2020.
Yeah. Over these past 5 years, I have...
Was it February 2020?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I have really been able to be flexible with dropping her off, picking her up, and because she is so close to home too, it never cuts into anything that I have to do. And because I do work from home, it's easy for me to do dinner, grab a lunch. I like everything is right there, where it's like where you would normally take your hour lunch to do it. Like I can literally break that up throughout the day and do the things that I need to do.
Yep.
And it's so much easier. And I definitely appreciate having a position that I can do that with. I think it's the same for a lot of us moms that do work from home, and you gain a different relationship and understanding with those children, because that cat is so fat. Because she is so fat, because you are kind of like there. Now, there have been some times where that little one tried to use and abuse me.
Give us a hard time, give you a hard time.
Oh my goodness, she will try it. She'll text me, Mommy, I don't want this lunch at school. Bring me food. Oh no, ma'am. You are going to have to wait. When I pick you up, we will stop by somewhere, or we'll come home, and then I'll grab you something else. I am not going to do it. And whether she gets an attitude about it or not, life is life. You want me to be able to still be available for you, right? Because what will we do?
Yeah.
If you would still be working nights, it would still be that schedule.
Yep.
To try to accommodate for her school.
And I hate night work. Hate it. Won't never do it again. And since we talk about kids, let's move on to another topic. That's enough of the workplace. Kids. You gotta beat your kids. If they disruptive, beat they. You know what?
You don't have to
forget about standing in the corner, little Ricky. Get that extension cord. That plastic bat. Something.
You can't do that.
Let them call the police.
That's abuse.
Now, when they turn out to be Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, don't get mad. Don't get mad. But no, seriously, you gotta discipline your kids. You can't let kids run over you. I had people tell me years ago, my kid is my friend. If they're gonna smoke weed, I'd rather them for them to smoke weed with me. That's the dumbest nonsense I've ever heard. Smoking weed with your kid. You can't do that. Hey, you the mother or father. You don't play with kids like that.
No, I don't.
Because they don't make no difference. They're gonna smoke it anyway. Believe that, with you or without you. I can't get my words together.
No, you're right. Because they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do what they want, regardless.
And if they do it with you, then that means
that's even worse.
It
is worse either way. Because I don't smoke. You don't smoke.
Just our opinion.
Kids do what they want to do as they get older. But little kids, nah.
Right. Just so like our oldest girl, she didn't run amok until it was age muck.
When she got 18, 19,
20.
I started threatening her. She's like,
she was about 20. She started really going out and finding herself, but that also we kind of like, I don't even think we were like we kept her home and strict.
We never was strict parents.
We set the tone.
We was parents though. Yes, we wasn't no friends.
So we set the tone of understanding
with all the kids,
with all of our children.
All 5 of them. If any of them needed discipline, they got it.
Yeah, and they waited until they were age appropriate.
And we didn't abuse no kids in here.
No, we didn't abuse any.
Somebody do something wrong, they got it. It's a belt. They got it.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, like those kids grown now. All those 3 men.
So listen.
It's 5, that's all.
So I was reading an article about the stages in life, the stages in parenting, the stages of children, and just like the stages. And I can't remember what doctor talked about it, but he said that, like, although all of the children are siblings, they're not relatable. And that what it boiled down to was each child got to experience their parents at a different level in time in life. When the oldest was born, we were trying to figure things out. It was like, I don't really know. I mean, we both come from big families with siblings. You were the oldest of your siblings. I'm the second oldest, but the oldest girl of my siblings. And there's such a big age gap between myself and my older sibling. I was pretty much the older sibling for the rest of the ones that followed. So that mothering, that fathering, like that nurturing kicked right in, because you were very much the protector then, like you are now, but you also nurtured your little ones. And I definitely did that with my siblings. So when I had my first, it just continued. It just continued. It's like, okay, now this one is mine. And now this one is mine. And now this one is mine. So it didn't change for me. But what did change for both of us is our ability to parent. Like you said, we weren't strict, but we set a fine tone to how we were going to parent these children. And this is when the older ones were all together, because they were all together, 3 years apart, and the boys were only a year apart. The 2 boys in the middle. So, oh shucks, yes, the oldest and the second oldest, they're only a year apart.
Yeah,
if that. Yeah. So they really we were the same way with all of them, and with each stage in life, the children got to experience, especially me. And they'll tell you they got to experience me in a different way. And I just say that our youngest is so fortunate.
Youngest is a brat, spoilers, I don't know what.
She is so fortunate. And she has been fortunate since she's been here.
Yep.
Like, she's always had older siblings. When she was 2, our kids were graduating from high school. So they were going into college. And it was like she always knew that she could get something from somebody.
Always.
And now everybody is grown. Everybody works. Everybody has. So she just sends out a massive text and like, I want
everybody.
Everybody.
And still, she need to get her behind whoop too, because she got a smart mouth, and you don't want to.
She's got a mouth on her.
Choke her ass out, so she's just
got a mouth on her. And
look at him.
That is challenging because.
But she know what time it is. She know better.
Yeah.
She know I don't play that with nobody kids, and not my own. I mean, I don't care about nobody else's kids. Not like that, but my own. I don't play that with those kids. She the only kid that's left. Everybody else, I didn't play that with the boys when they was older, or my oldest daughter. So.
Yeah, she definitely has. She definitely has a mouth. She's a very bad attitude sometimes, and I just don't know.
And her attitude is like mine.
Oh yeah, she's horrible. I don't want to say she's horrible. She has
sarcastic,
but she's just like you. Oh my God! Like, sometimes I'm like, so you can't get upset with her because that came through the DNA. Like, that's just. And then don't forget, even though she spent a lot of time with me when she was younger, because I was home with her and still home with her, she's around you. Like it's your dad, you're there, and she gets a kick out of everything you do. And she just thinks that she can do whatever dad does. And it's like, no, you can't talk like that. You can't. Something happened at school, right, with one of the teachers. And I said, well, why did you say that to her? And she said, because it's true. You can't say that. Okay, so I think too, with our parenting skills, with our parenting, I've always allowed our children to have a voice. Speak how you feel. Don't hold anything back, and definitely don't let nobody.
But don't talk crazy to the teachers.
And yes, and don't let anybody blame you for anything. Like that's like one of my biggest things with kids. If you did not do it, you stand on you did not do it.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. You have to always speak the truth, not your truth, the truth, and that will reign over anything else. But that little one, she has, I don't want to say manipulated. She has found a way to use that teaching method or our method of parenting.
Yep.
To slap us and kick us at times, because then we're like, and then what's her
mentally,
because then she'll say, "But you always told me to don't do this," and I'm like,
"Yep,
okay." But there's a time and a place for everything. And if I tell you that speaking to an adult is not, you have to be respectful, especially to your teachers, because those teachers are going to be the same ones that give you those extra points when you need that grade.
Yep.
Those are going to be the ones that give you that extra time when you need to take that test. Like, you have to be respectful of adults, and especially in certain situations. And she's good. She's good. Like, she really makes us think. Like,
she's a wonderful kid. All of them good.
But she can
good. All of them.
She can mind screw you, and you'll be like,
you will be like,
did I say that shit? I mean, did I say that?
I don't play that.
No, it's not about playing.
I don't.
It's just like, what did I say that to her? Is that what she got from what I said?
I guess.
But
that's how she be.
She's so literal. She's so literal with everything. Like, if I say to her, speak your mind, she'll say, her breath stinks. No, that's not nice. She'll go, but you said speak your mind. Okay, you don't have to take me so literally.
Yep.
And she'll be like, well, what you want me to do? Change how I feel? No, don't change how you feel. Deliver it nicer.
Yep.
Okay, so did you brush your teeth this morning because your breath stank? Go take a nap. Like, get away from me.
I don't.
But that's our girl.
That's my baby.
That's our baby.
Smart.
Oh my God.
Real
and maybe
smart.
That's it too. Like, sometimes those intelligence, there is no like middle ground with her. That's why I say she's like you. There's no middle ground. Either you got it or you don't. And sometimes I feel like when you off. Like, she gets it. When she's off. And you'll be like, oh my God, what's wrong? Nothing.
But don't.
It could be hormones too. She's a teen now, right? So it could be like she's going through.
Yep.
And it's been, our oldest was not like that. So I didn't go through
our oldest was so relaxed.
Of the teenage.
She was different.
She was a beautiful. We should have stopped with her.
She was like, so different.
She still is. She's just
laid back. Like,
she's like me.
They opposite. They like us. The opposites attract. That's how they are. Opposite.
And
totally opposite.
Same sign. Like, they're the same sign.
Born in the same month.
Yes, but they are total opposites.
10 years apart.
10 years apart. Same sign. 10 days apart, right?
11
days
11
apart.
days. Yep.
And 11 days, 10 years, and it's like, how did this astrological sign produce such a spectrum of personality?
Totally different. Totally.
Because the oldest, I thought she was going to be like a
rough.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be rough because my mom was there, and I'm like this. My mother was crazy.
That one's so sweet.
But she was total opposite. Now that little one, she matches the mother.
Right. But
love them all.
Yep.
The parenting
she's
skills.
Bad but good. She's not bad like that.
No.
So remember what I said. Be a parent, not a friend. Friend comes later.
Not a friend. I'm not a friend. Now, like I said, with those different stages of life, now the older children get to see me as an adult. There's not just, oh, that's my mom. It is, this person has lived life. What could I do? You know. And then they call you for advice. Don't you love that when they call you and they say, Pops, I need to say this, or Moms, I need to talk to this. And it's not just, I need money. It's like I actually have a problem that I need it to be talked out, or let's talk it through. Like what we did with them when they were children. But it's a different level because I might be telling them how to do an investment or how to not rob Peter to pay Paul, but how to move things around so that they're not in a financial strap. Like, okay, this is going to be the resource for this. Let's not let this happen again. You know, things like that. So I have a different appreciation for all of our older children because they're all dads, right? Like and watching them with their children is like, we did good. If we can't say, I mean, our boys haven't been in trouble. They all have good jobs. All went to school, finished.
Just want them to stay focused and don't get sidetracked.
Just want them to stay focused. And it's
don't get sidetracked.
Don't get sidetracked. Yeah. That's what I'll say. And we hope to carry out that same excuse me, for the girls.
So I don't know. Well, anything else before we go?
No, just sharing life experiences. Look at her now. She's a pretty kitty.
That's our cat, but anyway.
Hello, baby kitty.
I don't want her to get camera view, but that's it. But that's it for tonight. We will be back next week for some other topics.
Yeah, drop us some topics in the comments. We'll see if we can oblige.
Oblige by any topic. So
don't you was great say oblige.
But until next week, we'll see y'all then.
Bye.
See you later.